good to be back. Hello, Doris. Hello, Nice. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. I am so sorry the schedule has been changed. My health, you know, it's been bleh. And, I realized I gotta do some more stuff about it. I think once a month I might do something like this where I just take the full weekend off just to recharge my batteries, because I've been doing a little thinking about my sleep, and I've realized I've only really gotten maybe 4 hours of sleep most nights, and that's really been slowly adding up and taking a toll. But I'm all good now, and yeah, let's do some trails. Anyway, welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zeros. Happy trails to you. And hello, Tinkerland. Welcome to the stream. Last time we met the Red and Blue Gang. Red and Blue Gangs. Ah, God. These autosaves scare the fucking crap out of me. It's like, what is that? What we actually did. And their leaders, and basically it's kind of obvious what's been going on. Like, I'll be really impressed if it's actually not the case, but basically it's like, oh, these guys had one of their guys jumped with like vague evidence that says it's the Blue Gang, and the Blue Gang, one of their guys got jumped with vague evidence that says it's the Red Gang. And hello, Hollow Mirage, welcome to the stream. So they're gonna have a big gang war, and it feels like, you know, obviously some third party is like trying to make them fight for whatever reason, maybe like thin out their numbers and take over. But right now, let's check our handy dandy. Oh yeah, that's the map. The map is tapped. God damn it! I hate this. Oh, that's I have to remember the controls. Fucking hell. I'm trying to find the Bracer notebook. I remember F is the menu. Fucking hell. Let's hand in some things at the base, because I know that is something we gotta do. R, thank you. Okay. God damn it, like, these... I don't think this is as well organized as the previous games. Like, these symbols are a bit confusing. But the previous game's notebook was a lot easier to follow. It's like, why is the geofront here like this? Like, why does that have an exclamation? And like, these have checks. Like, why is complete and reported two different things? Anyway. Here we go. Yeah, we have to meet the reporter who had more information at Long Loud Tavern and Inn. Yeah, like, what is this? Like, why is this at the top of my freaking quest list? Why is this at the top? Shouldn't this be at the bottom? Like, this was the very first thing we did? I don't understand. Jeez. It's like with the other game, it was very clear. The top were the main quests and the bottom were the side quests. Like, isn't this a main quest? Like, oh, jeez. Okay. Hello, Togpie. Welcome to the stream. Alright, yeah, we gotta go. Okay, so we gotta meet her at the restaurant. And, I believe, after this, some side quests open up. Let's go. Hello, March. Welcome to the stream. Haha! I knew you'd come crawling to me. Don't be shy now. Have a seat. Like I promised, it's my treat, so get whatever you like.
Well, that's awfully kind of you. We'll have to respectfully decline the dinner.
Oh, Tog Pie. Take a rest if you're sleepy.
代わりに話を聞かせてください。
How about we stick to exchanging information?
何よ、いいじゃない。
Oh, boo, you're no fun.
それとも何？僕たちは警察の偉い人みたいに賄賂は受け取らないぞってこと？
Or are you trying to make a statement that you're impervious to bribes unlike the upper echelons of the CPD? Haha!
What?
俺は別に
Hello, Zarmegas. Welcome to the stream.
I don't see a problem with it.
おごってくれるなら喜んで
If you're buying, I'll be able to go some town on some free food.
私も別に菓子を作るのでなければ。
I would also accept, so long as you do not have any ulterior motives. Since, you know, I'm actually not a police officer.
まあ、そうね。
It's probably okay.
常識の範囲内なら問題はないと思うけど。
I don't see the harm in sharing a casual meal together.
You too, Ellie?
潔癖症なのはロイド君だけみたいね。
Ha ha ha! Looks like you're the only one worried about Big Bad Grace's shady dinner invite, Lloyd. Dutiful detective dumped by dubious do-gooders.
Oh.
硬いばっかりだと捜査官として大成しないぞ。
How are you ever going to become a pro detective if you're not willing to bend the rules once in a while?
わかりましたよ。
Alright, I get it already.
ただし酒はなし。それならごちそうになります。
But no alcohol. Thank you very much for the meal.
おいしい。
This is delectable.
かなり腕の立つコックがいるみたいね。
The chef here is highly skilled.
なかなか美味です。
This food is very satisfying.
しかしこんなうまい料理に酒がないなんてありえねえぜ
Though it's kinda hard to savor something this tasty without a good drink.
なあロイドせっかくのおごりだしちょっとくらいいいだろ
Come on, Lloyd. Don't be such a hard ass. One sip ain't gonna kill me, you know?
ダメだって。こっちは仕事中なんだから。
Absolutely not. You know we're still technically on duty, right?
どこかでけじめはつけないと。
We have to keep our wits about us at all times.
はいはいたくうちのリーダーは固いね
Yeah, whatever. Our leader's as stubborn as a damn mule.
ランディさんが柔らかすぎるのではないかと。
I believe the problem is that you are far too loose with the rules, Randy.
そうね。さすがに仕事中にお酒はどうかと思うわ。
I'm going to have to agree with them. Drinking on the job is highly inappropriate. Haha!
面白いわね。あなたたち。
Oh, you guys are so entertaining.
点でバラバラな顔ぶれなのに、どこかまとまってるっていうか。
Your personalities are so wildly different, yet you fit together so perfectly.
なかなかいいチームみたいね。
I think the four of you really make quite the team. Maybe one day I'll write the headline, Balanced Bobbies Bash Back Alley Baddies.
褒めても何も出ませんよ。
I hope you know that flattery isn't gonna get you anything.
それより旧市街での事件に関してはさっき一通り話した通りです。
Anyway, back to the topic at hand. We've now told you everything we know about the incident in the downtown district.
あなたが持っている欠けたパズルのピース。
I seem to recall you mentioning that you had the missing piece to the puzzle earlier.
そろそろ話してくれませんか。
Isn't it about time you filled us in on it?
もし嫌だって言ったら
And what if I told you that I don't wanna?
グレイスさんのことを今後一切信用しないだけです。
I suppose we just have to never trust you again.
お話をする機会も今日で最後になるでしょうね。
Further, today would be the last time we would ever speak with you.
Oh, calm down. I was just messing with you.
でもその毅然としたところは結構いいよね。
But I gotta say, you really are cute when you bust out that serious face of yours.
Well, yeah, just make sure you don't want your next headline to be "Cautious Cops Cunning Columnist."
Oh, you'd make quite the reporter yourself.
優しげなマスクとのギャップがなかなかそそるっていうか。
Maybe because of such a charming contrast to your usual soft, friendly disposition.
さてみんな、そろそろ捜査に戻ろうか。
Okay, guys, how about we get back to work?
そうね。
Yes, that sounds fine by me.
ごちそうさまです。
Thank you for the meal.
ああ、冗談だってば。
Oh, whoa. Don't be like that. I said I was kidding, didn't I?
パズルのピースでしょ。ちゃんと話してあげるから。
You want your puzzle piece, right? Fine, I'll tell you, I promise.
まず前提として、
Where do I begin?
あなたたちルバーチェって知ってる？
Ooh, that's new. That's probably who's doing this. Okay, first things first. Are you familiar with a group named Revachet?
Oh,
その名前は
That name!
なんだ二人とも豆鉄砲食らったような顔をして。
They seem to know it, both of them.
what's with you two? Jaws just dropped straight to the floor.
ルバーチェ紹介。
Revachet and Co. Huh.
クロスベル市で認可された法人にそんな名前があったような。
I believe there is a business in Crossville registered under that name.
表向きは認可された法人を名乗ってるな。
Well, that's what they present themselves as. Your average law-abiding citizens.
だけどその実態は昔からクロスベルの裏社会を支配しているマフィアよ。
The truth of the matter is that they're actually Crossville's mafia. They've been controlling our dark underworld for a long time.
マフィア、犯罪組織というわけですか。
The mafia? So they are a criminal organization then?
なるほど。そういうのがいるって噂は聞いたことはあるが。
Makes sense. I definitely heard rumors about there being a mafia in Crossbell.
ロイドとお嬢は知ってたみたいだな。
Guessing this news didn't come as a surprise to either of you, yeah?
ああ、
Yeah.
クロスベルに住んでいたら嫌でも耳にする名前だからな。
It's pretty hard to be in the dark about them if you're Crossbellin.
いろいろなコネクションを持っている組織みたいね。
Their organization has a vast network of connections, which includes some very powerful people.
有力者とのつながりもあるから警察も簡単に手が出せないって聞いたことがあるけど。
Based on what I've heard, it's because of this that the police found it difficult to take any action against them.
なるほど。裏社会はどこの国も同じか。
Hello, Antonio. Welcome to the stream.
Huh. Guess the underbelly of society is pretty much the same no matter where you go.
そのルバーチェがどうかしたんですか？
So what does Revachet have to do with this incident?
それなんだけどね。
More than you think.
最近ルバーチェの構成員が妙な動きを見せてるらしいのよ。
I've been hearing that Revachet's bigwigs have been very active recently. Suspiciously so.
どこか忙しそうっていうか積極的に動いているっていうか。
Togpie, now just imagining like Yakuza in the Trails gameplay style. That would be amazing. It's hard to pin down exactly what they're up to, but they're definitely getting ready for something big.
それで私も暇を見ていろいろ調べているんだけど
Yeah, kind of like Ichiban. Noticing this, I decided to do a bit of investigating of my own on the side.
マフィアが忙しそうに動いている。
So the Mafia is making a move. What could they possibly be up to?
どう考えてもいい予兆ではなさそうですね
Whatever it is, certainly sounds ominous. I have a terrible feeling about this.
あなたが旧市街に来ていたのももしかしてそれと関係が
So, that must be what brought you to the downtown district today, correct?
What?
そういうこと
Haha! Bingo, my friend.
ある筋から聞いたんだけど半月ほど前マフィアの構成員が旧市街をうろついていたらしくてね
Looks like our diligent debutante is on the dot. One of my sources let me know that about 2 weeks ago, there were a few members of the Mafia snooping around the area.
しかも人目を避けるように質素な格好をしていたらしいのよ
But they were dressed inconspicuously, as they were trying to conceal their identities.
何かあると思わないかしら
Doesn't that smell awfully fishy to you?
匂うな。
Yeah, it definitely stinks.
なあ、プンプンする。
Agreed. Something feels out of place.
2つの不良グループが同時に起こすのは難しいと思われていた2件の闇討ち
It's unlikely that each gang would simultaneously and independently choose to attack one another.
そこに新たな第三の容疑者が現れたわけね
A third party orchestrating things from the shadows, however, would explain what happened.
でもおかしいです
There is still something I don't understand.
なぜマフィア組織が不良グループのメンバーをわざわざ闇討ちに
It's probably to weaken them so they can take their territory. That's my guess, anyway. Why would a criminal organization want two delinquent groups to antagonize each other?
なあ、問題はそこだ。
Right. That's the million mirror question.
何らかの敵対関係があるなら話は単純なんだけど。
It'd make sense if they already harbored a grudge against one another.
私の知る限りそういったいざこざは今までなかったんだけどね
I know, right? Mysterious mafia machinations mystify me. As far as I know, there haven't been any serious conflicts between them before now.
同じ暴力的なところはあってもマフィアはプロだし不良たちは所詮アマチュア
Though all three of these groups might be on the violent side, the Mafia are professionals. The gangs are amateurs next to them.
利害が絡むわけでもないから対立する接点がないのよね
Since there's nothing Ravage stands to gain, I don't see a reason they'd interact with them at all.
じゃあどちらかのグループが相手を潰すためにマフィアと手を組んだってのはどうだ
What if one of them formed an alliance with the Mafia to help their rival group once and for all?
その場合自分とこの闇討ちは偽装ってことになるだろうが
That's what's going on, and it'd mean the attack on themselves was staged to throw off suspicion.
そこまでやるかしら
I'm a bit doubtful they go that far.
ああ、少なくともあのワジとバルドの2人にそこまでの契約さはなかったな。
Yeah, I didn't get the impression that Wazi and Wald were on bad terms with each other.
どちらかというと、なんとなくお互いを認め合ってるような。
If anything, I felt like they had a sort of mutual respect for one another.
あら鋭いじゃない
Oh, that was quite the astute observation, Lloyd. Color me impressed.
私の知る限りあのバルド君とワジ君はいい喧嘩相手って感じなのよね
You're right. As far as I'm aware, Wald and Wazzy view each other as good sparring partners.
もともとあの旧市街にいたのは バルド君のサーベルバイパーだけだったんだけど、
Originally, Wald's Cyber Vipers were the only gang in Downtown District.
そこに2年くらい前、あのワジ
Oh,
君が
interesting.
現れてテスタメンツを結成した
Huh. So Wazzy's new. Interesting. I wonder. Oh, wow. Probably has to do with the plot. However, that all changed 2 years ago. Wazzy showed up out of nowhere and established the Testaments.
当然バルド君たちに絡まれて締め上げられそうになったんだけど、
And we all know how Wald is, so we obviously went to go put Wazzy in his place, but,
ひょっとして帰り
God.
道
Why are the ages like that? Seriously, Wazzy's age makes no fucking sense. Like, seriously. Fucking hell. At 15, like it becomes so much harder to take the stories seriously when you say, oh yeah, he was 15 when he, like, seriously, come on. Like, what reason is there for the characters to be that young? Like, is there an actual plot reason?
Wazzy took him down?
そうなのよ。
2 for 2. Wow, you're good.
ワジ君ああ見えて格闘術をやってるみたいでね。
Despite his charming looks and small frame, Wazzy's a skilled martial artist.
目にも止まらぬパンチとキックで油断してたバルド君を叩きのめしちゃったらしいの。
I'd heard he managed to take Walt by surprise and a punch and a kick and pinned him to the ground.
あら、
Whoa!
意外です。
I was not expecting that.
はあ、あんな可愛い顔してそんなに強かったのかよ。
I know March, right? Like, okay, I get that for if it takes place in a school, Antonio, but they're specifically making a story about, like, policemen who are adults. It's like, yeah, for Cold Steel, I get that, because it literally takes place in a school, as far as I know.
Dang, that cute little kid's really that strong? Guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
あのバルドも相当なものだったけど
No kidding. I know from experience that Wald is no pushover either.
まあ最初は油断しただけで、その後は何度かやり合ってほぼ互角の勝負みたいだけどね。
He might have underestimated Wazzy the first time, but they've fought a number of times since then and are basically evenly matched.
でもそういう経緯があるからお互い認め合っているみたいよ。
Part of me wonders if, like, this whole thing is just like an act. Like, I mean, the fact that Wazzy and Wald are, like I think they're putting they might be putting on a show for the Mafia. Like, pretending to be, like, if they really have that good of a rapport, I think, what if they're pretending to be angry at each other, and then when they all go to the fight, they're actually going to turn around and like, you know, fight the Mafia instead, like join forces? I wonder. Like they're tricking Revochet into thinking it all goes to plan. And I think they respect each other precisely because of that history they share.
なるほど、ライバルというわけですね。
I see. So they're not just rivals. They see each other as equals.
となると、マフィアを利用して相手を潰そうって線はなしか。
I think it's the opposite, Randy. I think they formed an alliance with each other to crush the Mafia. And are pretending to fight.
Suppose that rules out any likelihood that either of them formed an alliance with the Mafia to crush each other.
そうだな
Right.
二人とも人望は厚そうだから手下の暴走じゃなさそうだし
And their respective gangs are so loyal, I doubt this could have been a few subordinates acting out of line.
そうなると
This can really only mean one thing.
Haha!
私としたことがサービスしすぎちゃっ
I may have divulged a little more information than I should have.
Huh? How do you mean?
他の取材があるからこれで失礼させてもらうわ。
Well, I've got some interviews to take care of, so I'll be off now. Tomorrow's headline is gonna be a doozy!
まあせいぜい頑張っていい記事を書かせてちょうだい。
Kick some butt with your investigation. I'll be eagerly awaiting a good scoop once you're done.
それじゃまたね。
Toodles!
Ah.
我が道を行くって感じの人ね。
She certainly has her own unique way of doing things, doesn't she?
でも彼女のおかげでかなり情報が揃ってきたわ。
But it's thanks to her that we were able to get some valuable information.
ああ、マフィアの話が聞けたのはかなり大きな収穫だった。
Nobody ate. Look, all this food is full. That's amazing, Holo Mirage. Oh, holy shit. That I saw the trailers for Kuro, and yeah, the main character seems like a bounty hunter type dude. It's definitely not a kid. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad they're finally moving away from the teenagers. Like, I've only seen trailers for Kuro. I haven't read any spoilers. And I barely remember what happened, so don't worry. I wasn't really spoiled on anything. I just saw the trailer. I saw, like, some of the action and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry. I don't know anything from the future.
Yeah, knowing that the Mafia is likely involved with this mess is a huge leap forward in our investigation.
問題はどうしてマフィアが旧市街に介入してるのかだけど。
Now the real question is, why did the Mafia get involved with this?
これは難しいな。判断できる情報が少なすぎる。
Yeah, that's basically what I know, Antonio. That the main character Van is like, yeah, he's like a. He reminds me of Spike Spiegel. It's a very like 1990s anime type of story, which is very like, you know, with like the one guy like down on his like he's a really strong warrior with a mysterious past, and like he got kicked out of a big organization. That's what it feels like. And then one day a mysterious girl like runs into him and they start an adventure. You know, like Outlaw Star. And, yeah, the name Vaughn is cool. Very, very 90s anime protagonist. Yeah. Name. Hello, UN. Welcome to the stream. Like, so yeah, I'm really excited for Kuro when I play that in like friggin' 2030 or some shit.
It's gonna be a tough one to figure out with the limited evidence we have right now.
警察のデータベースでも見た覚えはありません。
I do not recall seeing any relevant information in the police database either.
セキュリティの高い場所に隠されてるみたいですね。
Assuming it is there somewhere, it is likely locked behind multiple levels of authorization.
いわゆる機密情報ってやつか。
So basically it's classified, huh?
彼らを取り巻く関係を考えると、その可能性は高そうね。
That seems likely, considering all of the people the Mafia has in their pocket.
一度支援課に戻ってセルゲイ課長の判断を仰ごう。
Alright, let's head back to the SSS and see what Chief Sergey has to say about everything.
なんとか自力で解決したかったけど、そうも言ってられないみたいだ。
As much as I'd love for us to solve the case, the situation is starting to become larger than what we can handle.
そうね。
You're right.
そんじゃとっとと戻っておっさんを捕まえるとすっか。
Yeah, let's head back. Hopefully the old man will actually be there this time.
Alright, so yeah, I know now a bunch of side quests have opened up. Let me just check the handy dandy strategy guide. Okay. Okay, after eating with Grace, go talk to the members from both Trinity and Ignis. Go and then go talk to the Bracer Guild receptionist. Okay, for the 2 quests. Ah! Okay.
Now that it's come to this, I regret not reading my old man's medical textbooks.
Medical textbooks?
What the? Oh, it's just you guys again. You got a problem with that? Everybody has a secret or two. We dragged Giselle back here after he was assaulted to administer some emergency medical care, but he didn't regain consciousness. We ended up calling an ambulance and had to wait until dawn before I could shuttle him off. I may despise my old man, but I really regret not having him teach me some basic first aid techniques. So that's what happened. You guys must be worried sick. Yes. Strangely enough, the ambulance didn't depart for the hospital immediately after picking up Giselle.
Oh. The hospital's like 50 fucking miles away. Oh? How come? Oh, well, that's the other gang member.
Apparently some other person downtown got injured and sent to the hospital. It was some stinking saber viper. One of his comrades told us he got hurt. The ambulance ended up taking both injured victims to the hospital at the same time. So, members from both of your groups were assaulted on the same night. Interesting.
Didn't we already know that?
Talk about some convenient timing, eh? Convenient? The timing was horrible! Do you think we want to share an ambulance with some viper? Pah! Lost my cool there for a second. Hazel being hospitalized has me worried. My old man works there, so maybe I'll use him as an excuse to go visit Hazel tomorrow. Damn those saber vipers! They've been holding a grudge against us ever since they lost that last fight. Shameful cowards! There's no doubt that they're the culprits. I wonder how Hazel's doing. I hope he's regained consciousness by now. I told the members to wait for my orders before they try anything. We'll postpone our actions for the day at the very least. Really? Thanks. No, don't get the wrong idea. I'm hardly doing this for your sake. We're just conserving our stamina while we can, so that we may bathe in the blood of those filthy vipers.
That, I don't know. I think they might be putting on an act.
Dude may be pretty on the outside, but damn, his personality's hideous.
I think if he's smart as he appears, then I think they might have figured that out. And Wald doesn't seem like an idiot either.
Please notify Walsey of any new information you may have stumbled upon. There's no need to speak with us.
Alright. Ah! Ah! Okay.
Ha! Koki got done in by the Testaments. He stuck his neck out for me all the time. Didn't we fight you guys earlier? Oh, yeah, totally. You guys kicked our asses. Haha. You better mark my words, because I'll be sure to kick your asses twice as hard eventually.
Is he attempting to fight us yet again? His physical capabilities far surpass his mental capacity.
These are the kind of guys to forget stuff within 3 minutes. Trust me.
Those rotten blue bastards. Prepare yourselves while you still can! You wish you'd never laid your filthy hands on Cookie. Hey, yeah! 100 times over, 100 times again. Try to return the favor, you dig?
Those hooded freaks were hanging around our turf again, were they? I'll pay back each and every one of those testaments for what they did. Don't even think about getting in my way either, or I'll crush you.
Oh, good. He didn't have a whole spiel.
I'm so goddamn mad. I knew we should have taken him out when we had the chance. Back when we were loading Cookie into the ambulance. Ran into a bunch of the blue bastards. They were crying about one of their guys was knocked out, too. So the ambulance took him along with Cookie.
Oh, right. I guess the guy from the testaments were on the same ambulance as your friend.
But in that case, wouldn't you have known that the Testaments got hurt too? They even claimed those wounds were the result of your signature nail bats.
Ha! That's pretty obviously one of their dirty tricks. They ain't afraid of getting down and dirty. Trust me. This brainiac's always trying to make us look bad. Son of a bitch. I know we decided to retreat, but we should have totally beat the hell out of him right then and there.
Alright, and now, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, go to the Bracer Guild. I think a fight broke out around here a few days ago. I saw a bunch of broken glass and blood spatters. My chest tightened up just looking at it. Where are we, at Lon Ranch here? Sounds like it. Do-do.
Those boys in the tracksuits pass through here often. These old ears of mine couldn't make out what all the fuss was about. I'm just glad everyone's enjoying themselves. I love the young people.
Wait, there's a chest in the mini... Where? Really? It's off the map, though. Oh, I see it. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck do we get there? We can't get there. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Obtain flower pumps. No wonder no one trusts the police these days. They're out here stealing from us treasure chests. Oh my god. I'm guessing that's a girls only thingo. Yeah. Yep. Alright. And now we go to the Bracer Guild. God damn it. Here I thought that, oh, I can't look up our fucking assignments anymore. Oh.
These requests really run the gamut. Odd jobs, weird jobs, even surprisingly big jobs, too. Can't see I'm surprised. The braces are really dependable, after all.
Oh, I forgot what voice I gave him.
Seriously, though, the special support section?
Oh yeah, that's right, Michelle. Yeah.
Is it actually true your division was created due to some internal drama at the CPD?
Oh, I forgot to save! Oh, well, hopefully I can turn him... Oh, God. Oh, well.
You've certainly got your sources locked down tight.
Oh, you bet your batons I do. Don't you go underestimating on the power of our connections. We got our hands on all the juiciest morsels of information from all over the continent. For example, if I wanted, I could get a head count of every hardy and hunk across all of Erebonia.
Oh, wow. Dude, awesome.
It's a wonder I haven't gone mad with power.
You would get along with, Olivier. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, a flamboyant voice from... Okay, fine. I gave him the Michelle voice because his name was Michelle. Alright.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that was the best example, but I have heard the Guild's info network is one of the best there is.
I agree. His speech patterns do not match those of other men I have met. I don't know what to make of this exactly.
Anyway, I'm sure we're seeing a lot of each other in the future. If you're feeling up to the challenge, what do you say to taking a little test? Huh?
What kind of test is it exactly?
Oh, it's nothing too complicated. I'll pick out 10 questions at random from our test panquies in the written portion of the Bracer exam. That way I'll be able to know if you're the least as knowledgeable as a junior Bracer if you manage to get all 10 of them right. However, if you were to fail...
There will be no place for us to operate in Crossbell, where some of the continent's greatest bracers have gathered. Am I correct?
Man, talk about putting on the pressure. So, we missed one question and we're gonna be labeled a bunch of dumbasses? It's kind of a raw deal. Oh, pshaw, not at all. I'm not doing this to put you guys down. That's just not my style. So here's a tip for you. You can study the stuff that's gonna be in this exam over at the public library in the administrative district.
Okay, good. He's giving us a chance. Okay, good. Not like a certain gang leader.
Remember, I'm giving you this test to see if you'll actually worth your salt when it comes to helping the citizens of Crossbell. So, are you guys up for the challenge?
If I press decline here, I can do it later, right? Oh, fuckleberries. Wait, if I press accept, does that mean I have to do it right now or not? Like, I'm really confused. Never a point where declining a side quest locks you out of it. Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good.
We haven't mentally prepared ourselves for it yet. Sorry. Whoa, chickening out. Seems you're more timid than I thought. Fine then, feel free to come back and give it a shot if you rack up the courage.
Okay, good. Okay, okay. Unlike a certain fucking gang leader. Welcome to the stream, Gabby Forrest. Alright, there we go.
Oh, it's nothing too complicated. I'll pick out 10 questions at random from our test bank we use in the written portion of the Bracer exam. If you can answer them all correctly, I'll consider you on a level at least of a junior Bracer. And here's a hot tip for you. Only speak
Yeah, we already...
up for the challenge.
Yes.
Sure, we'll give it a shot. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby! Yo, Lloyd. Sure about this? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. We had to take similar exams back at the academy. And besides, it's almost like I'm running away if I back out of it now. Wouldn't feel right.
I understand what you mean, and I agree.
Likewise.
If there's nothing more to say then, let's do this! Ha ha ha! I like that feisty attitude. By the way, Lloyd, I get your impression that you're the leader of this group in a way. Want to take a crack at answering the questions I'm having for everyone else? Yeah, I'll do it. Ooh, I love that look in your eyes. It's giving me the willies. Okay, boys and girls, let's get this party started.
Quest Michelle's test started.
Bracer Guild, Receptionist Michelle's test. Bracer General Education Examination.
And now the first question. This will be a cute freebie to get you warmed up. As we all know, the Orbital Revolution brought forth the technological advancements of orbments to our continent. The question is, how many years ago did it occur?
It was a long time. It was like 50 years, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure it happened about 50 years ago, right? Bingo! Right you are, my friend!
Yeah, it was a long time ago, yeah. Enough for like several generations to be born like knowing only Orbment.
Don't let it get to your head, though. That one was just a freebie. But really, it's crazy to think about how much orbital technology advanced in the last few decades. Back when I was a little kid, I would have never imagined riding in something as fancy as an orbital car. Seemed like something straight out of some fairy tale. That's one hurdle down. Anyway, on to the next question. Question number 2. The driving force behind the orbital revolution was all thanks to one man's prototype orbment. This one's another gimme, but who is the creator of said orbment?
It's Professor Epstein.
I know this one. Professor C. Epstein. Huzzah! You got the right answer!
Yeah. As long as the questions aren't bullshit, like if it's 3 things that are like spelled similarly but only one is right. Like, I hate it when they do that.
Did you guys know that people were skeptical of his invention at first? They probably just didn't see what the big deal was. But once people began to realize how gosh darn useful they are, they quickly became an integral part of our daily lives.
The Epstein Foundation has made great efforts toward the research and adoption of orbital technology. That much is common knowledge. The orbital staff I use for combat also falls under the Foundation's research efforts.
Oh yeah, Tio totally mentioned that she's employed by the Epstein Foundation. That was a close call. She probably would have given me quite a glare if I screwed that one up. Enough chit-chat. Next question. We all know that quartz are the key component to any orbital device, right? And to synthesize quartz, you need sepith. And when I'm talking about sepith, what specific form of septium am I referring to?
Like, isn't the process septium is the quartz, right? So jeez. Hello, Arn, welcome to the stream. Oh, you like the voice I gave him? Thank you. Alright, let's see. What the? It's definitely not 2. Alright, I'm gonna use my lifeline to ask the audience. Because I just know it's not 2. I just know it's not 2. Yeah. It feels like it should be 1. Like, you're mining septium crystals, right? Like, that's what you're mining? Like, oh, it's fragments? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I would not have got, I would have said crystals.
I believe they're septium fragments. Oh, heck yeah! You got that right, buddy boy! Septium fragments are refined into quartz, which we then use in our oval devices.
Thank you, guys. I would not have gotten that without your help.
Monsters are inherently attracted to septium, so they often end up munching on septium.
And that's the lore responses, the lore reason why we get Seventh from killing monsters.
Defeating critters is an easy way to obtain sepith, so keep that info in your back pocket. So far, so good. These questions are all common sense. It's time to prepare for question 4. Our good friend, the Erebonian Empire, lies to the west.
No, it's just me, armed. It's just me. I can do different
Voices.
like that. So yeah. Jeez.
Its important and overwhelming existence can be felt by all of us cross-Bellans. I imagine you've probably seen their emblem before. Can you recall what the symbol of Erebonia is?
Ah, shit fucker. Let me see it. Well, the gauntlet is the fucking bracer symbol. No, I'm just doing it with my own voice, armed. I'm not using a voice changer. Wow, imagine what I could do with a voice changer. It's just something I can do. God. Ugh! I want to say the White Falcon. I want to say the White Falcon. Oh, come on. I really want to. I want to say the White Falcon. Because if freaking Erebonia is supposed to represent Germany, I definitely know it's not the first one. The first one is the Bracer Guild symbol. Let's see. Let's see. Goddamn, what was the pearl's animal? I don't know. Oh, it's definitely not number 1, that's for sure, because that's the Bracer Guild. Jeez. Is it the... Oh yeah, Chloe had the falcon. Okay, Chloe had the bird. Yes, how could I forget? So it's gotta be.
I believe it's the Golden Stallion, right?
Oh God, you fucker! You fucker! Oh God! God!
Nay! Is what I'd say if you were wrong, but you're right! It's no secret that the pride of the Erebonian Empire lies in its unmatched military might. The golden stallion is a symbol of that power of theirs, and thus is on the country's emblem. There was once an order of knights in the Empire known as the Eisenritter.
Oh wow, that sounds familiar.
They were known for employing cavalry, so that may be why the Empire adopted the golden stallion as its emblem. Nice! Managed to get that one right somehow.
Yeah, with audience help.
Now for question 5. We're almost halfway through the little quiz, so hang on in there. A nation known as the Calvin Republic is directed to the east of Crossbell, opposite the Erebonian Empire. It's no exaggeration to say that Crossbell's entire history revolved on the long-term struggle for power between Erebonia and Calvin. Now your question is this. What is the name of the primary manufacturer of orbital and heavy weaponry for the Republic?
Well, Zeiss is the fucking one for Laverl. Rhineford, right? It's either Vern or Rhineford. I've completely forgot. It's definitely not the third one. God damn it. It's a toss-up.
Oh, this one's easy. It's the Vern Company. Vern, baby, Vern. That's exactly right. Calvert's Vern Company, Erebonia's Rhineford Company, are famous as the continent's two largest manufacturers of orbital weaponry. However, it's not only fair to discuss their weapons development, they're also responsible for making vehicles, appliances, and plenty of other nifty items. Another question down. The lead-in for that one threw me off a little, so I'm glad I got it right. Looks like we've made it a little past the halfway point now.
My god, this is brutal.
You are giving a valiant effort.
Nice job, fearless leader of ours. Keep this up and I'll sure you'll have no problems plowing through the rest of it.
You're doing great, Lloyd. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Come on, guys. I don't think I've really been that impressive. It's all pretty common knowledge so far.
Hello, Jeremy. Welcome to the stream.
Well, regardless of how well you're doing, you still got 5 questions left, buckaroo. Oh, I think you've had enough time to warm up, so it's time I up the ante. I hope you're ready. Shall we begin? It's time for the 6th question. A catastrophic event known as the Great Collapse befell our continent a long time ago. This disaster resulted in the complete loss of civilization and fractured people into different factions that waged war on one another for many centuries to follow. This period, now known as the Dark Ages, was eventually ended by one such faction that rose triumphant. They organized themselves to bring about order and justice to Zamoria, allowing for the rebuilding of society to begin. You probably know who I'm talking about, right?
Well, obviously it's number 3. Obviously it's number 3. Alright, it's gotta be the Septian Church. Yeah, I believe the Bracer Guild is not that old. I'm pretty sure it's the Septian Church. Ay, jeez. Right, because that's like... It's obvious the Fisherman's Guild is behind everything.
It was the Septian Church, wasn't it? It sure was! Good job paying attention in Sunday school. Around year 500 of the Septian calendar, the Septian Church emerged to spread the teaching of the sky goddess Idios. Their intent was to provide aid to those in need.
The church's influence grew powerful enough to establish themselves across Zamoria, so the nobles and knights who ruled during the Dark Ages could no longer ignore them. The effects of Idios and her teachings can still be felt all across the continent to this day, as they are deeply rooted in our society.
Okay.
Well, Antonio, I've had a lot of help from you guys.
Good work on that one, Lloyd.
Anyway, on to lucky number 7. The headquarters of the Septian Church is located in a city-state known as the Holy City of Arteria. The Holy City of Arteria is made up of various administrative organizations that handle specific tasks, giving it a state-like structure. Among these organizations is one that handles the church's ceremonial rituals. Do you happen to know which organization I am referring to?
Oh, it's got to be the sacrament. Oh wait, no, ceremonial rituals, so it's going to be divine worship. Right? Because the guard is to get the sacraments is like the frickin' SCP frickin' organization, and Papal Guard is obviously to guard the Pope, so it's got to be this one, right? For divine worship, because it's like ceremonial rituals. So that would make sense. Right? Is it that? I don't want to click it, but I don't want to click it before I hear what you guys are saying. All right, yay!
Is it the Congregation for Divine Worship?
Bingo! Good job! That was one tough cookie! Most priests found within chapels and cathedrals across the continent are part of this branch of the church. There's actually a cathedral located outside of the northern exit of the city that I offer the occasional prayer at. The Archbishop there is in charge there is also from the Congregation of Divine Worship.
That was really tough.
Can you feel the burn? We're almost there. On to the 8th question.
Da-da-do!
As we all know, the Bracicula's branches all across the continent. But what I really want to know is... just where in Zamoria is its main headquarters located?
Lehman State. What the fuck is the Ored State? That's easy.
It's in the Lehman State, obviously.
You're the man, 'cause right you are!
Our headquarters can be found in the Lehman State, alongside our biggest investors, the Epstein Foundation.
Yeah, this was a gimme.
In the event of a serious conflict, HQ can issue a direct order for all braces to mobilize. I see.
Time for the 9th question.
You ever heard of that?
Oh my god! Yes! Friggin' LeBlanc! Alright.
You ever heard of that infamous thief that lives in Erebotia and has a voice that sounds a lot like mine?
He's a bit of a strange one. He steals precious works of art and then sends out calling cards with riddles on how to retrieve them. Also, his identity is hidden behind a mask. Apparently, people laud him as some kind of hero. Sounds a bit silly if you ask me, though.
Are you LeBlanc in disguise? I mean, Blue Blanc. Yeah, sorry, not LeBlanc. God damn it. Jeez.
Anyway, I got a little off track there. Do you know what the name this bad boy likes to go by?
What? Oh, well, it's B because of Blue Blanc. Yeah, makes sense.
I actually heard of him before. Wasn't his name Phantom Thief B? Unbelievable! You got it right. Looks like you've done your foreign affairs homework.
Oh my god. He's clearly from Persona.
His infamy transcends the confines of Erebonia, as people across the continent have heard of his misdeeds. Nothing is safe from his grasp either. He's stolen anything ranging from rare paintings and museums to a whole friggin' tank. Rumor has it that he was recently running amok in Liberl. Who knows? Maybe you'll run into him sooner than you think.
Are you Blue Block in disguise? He might be, given how he talks and everything.
Yeah, I've definitely heard rumors. I'd like to avoid him if possible, though. It's time for the 10th and final question!
Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun!
Erebonia and Calvert have been at each other's throats over the rightful ownership of Crossbell State for a while now. They've waged war against each other time and time again, causing grief and bloodshed for many innocent civilians. The situation became so severe that it was brought to the attention of Liberl's Queen Alicia. She proposed a treaty to end the conflict between the two nations. The treaty was signed 2 years ago by 3 nations: Liberl, Erebonia, and Calvert. If you're truly cross-bellin', then the answer to this question should be a no-brainer, right?
Gotta be number 2. Yep, non-aggression pact. I remember that. I remember that. That happened in frickin' Trails 2. Electric Bugaboo.
You're referring to the non-aggression pact! That is my final answer! Ah! And non-aggressive it was, unlike your answer. That one should have been a gimme. The treaty was drafted with the intention of diffusing conflicts between any of the 3 nations via diplomacy, as opposed to war. Prior to the signing of the treaty, tensions were at an all-time high in Crossbell State. I'll spare you most of the details, but both nations' armored divisions thought it appropriate to hold simultaneous military exercises at our borders. One single misstep could have had catastrophic consequences. I'm sure it would have triggered a full-scale war between the two of them. And so, Queen Alicia proposed this treaty as a means of preventing that from happening. We should all be extremely grateful to Liberl. They really saved our behinds. No way was he gonna get that one wrong. Oh, it's finally over! I was having so much fun. Good job getting through that. Oh, thank Ardios. It's finally over. Why don't we take a look at your score then? Wowza! A perfect score! Your knowledge is in line with our junior praises at least. Congratulations for fulfilling the most basic criteria. Looks like you've got some potential in you after all. Oh. Oh well, that's a relief to know. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, I didn't think he'd compliment me like that.
Ooh, Lloyd.
Dude, I was on the edge of my seat the whole way through. I'm glad I could finally take a breather.
I'm surprised Lloyd managed to answer questions outside of his area of expertise, too.
I think I'll ask him to assist me with filling in missing information in the database.
You guys are embarrassing me.
Because it was a quest, March. That's why we do anything in these games.
Anyway, I have a little reward for you for getting all these questions right.
Action 1. An actual fucking orbment. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Are you sure we can have this? Yup. I didn't think you stood a snowball's chance in Gehenna of doing so well. So I think of this as my apology for underestimating you. It's all yours now, sweetie. Take it. Well, if you say so, thanks a lot. This concludes our little quiz. Now that that's done, you guys better bust your arms and work so hard so us braces can get a breather every once in a while. Yes, sir. We'll do everything we can.
Quest Michelle's test completed. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Orbment! Give me that frickin' quartz. Alright! Wow, that was a whole ass thing. Oh my... I can't believe that took so much of the stream. Alright. Now, I believe we've done all the side content. So now, yeah, we actually should go back to base. Oh wait, no, this is the Harbor District. Thank you so much for handling that examination request. Oh, that reminds me, did you hear the news? CPD is currently conducting a survey on monsters local to Crossfell.
Really? What exactly does that entail?
Well, I'm sure you're already aware that your combat notebook has a section for monster entries, right? After defeating a monster, officers are supposed to record its information in their notebooks. That data is just what we need for the survey. So when you start filling up that notebook, please go and show it to me. In the end, we'll combine all the information we've received together to use as a foundation for some new safety measures. Quite the smart idea, huh? Definitely. I'm glad to see that the CPD is seeking out new ways to improve. I couldn't say it better myself. Oh, this is another optional thing? Couldn't say it better myself. After all, this is to protect the fine citizens of Crossfell. Ha! I nearly forgot. Whenever you supply me with information, I'll give you a small bonus too, okay? Make sure to stop by whenever you can, okay? It looks like to me you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see that for a minute?
With pleasure.
Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. And please accept this as compensation for your hard work. 500 Mira! What is you material? Don't forget to stop by once you've collected more monster data, okay?
Thanks. We will.
Of course. We'll see to it that we visit. Hey everyone, I'm glad to see you're all doing well. You're gonna stop the delinquents from stirring up trouble in the downtown district, right?
Yeah, at least that's the plan.
I see. I live on E Street, so I occasionally catch those guys for causing a ruckus. It always scares me a bit when I see them gathered out there, picking fights with each other.
I think that'd make just about anyone unsettled.
We definitely need to do something about their behavior. It's about time someone took action against it. Come here and check the book progress. Okay, let's check our notebook. It's interesting that we have a whole ass village, like villages outside of the city, within the Crossfell territory. I think that's pretty interesting, actually. God damn it, how do I open that menu again? Ah, jeez. It's not E. It's not tab. Damn it. Jeez. Oh yeah. Oh. I have something to tell you guys about that monster extermination request. Oh, it's R. Thanks. Sorry for making you guys jump through some extra hoops. Could you file the report through the terminal of the SS? What the fuck? What is this bureaucratic bullshit? Are you fucking serious? Jeez. At the SSS building, they'd like to run an orbital network diagnostic test when you send it in. Damn you! Alright. Fine. Some government bullshit. Like, this, they freaking always send forms with... like, that they... Like, they still use fax machines. Like, seriously. Oh. I didn't even need to go in there.
Hey, there's no place for whelps like you, no scram. Piss off.
I wasn't trying to... That's probably where the mafia is, though. Look at our lovely ass house here. Report to HQ. As always, we appreciate your hard work. Well then, allow me to go over your reports. Look at all the deeps. Bravery badge. Alright. I'll make sure your bonuses get transferred to you immediately. Thank you, and please keep up the good work. We had more stuff to report. Oh, okay. Alright, we reported everything. Why is this at the top? Ah, jeez. Like, what the fuck is this? Why is this here? Is this bugged or something? Why is this active? Why is this active? Is this bugged? Like, why are these two still up? Okay, oh, read or reported at the end of the chapter, I see. Alright. Thank you. Alright, let's report to the boss. Let's save first.
Oh, you're back already. Managed to stop those delinquents.
課長、それなんですが、
Well, about that.
少し厄介なことになってきたかもしれません。
We think this situation might be a bit more complicated than expected. Huh? How so?
Lloyd explained everything they had learned to Chief Sergei.
なるほどな。
Interesting.
課長
Chief?
そうだな。
Alright.
この件に関してはお前たちに全て任せだ。
I'll leave everything concerning this case to you lot then.
え
Wait, what?
それはどういう
What do you mean by that exactly?
ここで引くもさらに突っ込むも判断は任せたって言ってるんだ。
Whether you're willing to continue the investigation is entirely up to you.
ルバーチの件に関してもお前たちに教える。
Oh god. Does the mafia have dirt on him too? Jeez.
You won't be getting any info about the Revache out of me either.
全部自分たちで調べてみろ。
You'll have to dig for it on your own.
そんな無茶な
How are we supposed to...
俺がやめろと言ったらお前らは納得できるのか？
If I told you to stop your investigation, would you follow orders?
What?
マフィアの件に関してはそれだけめんどくせえ問題なんだ。
The Mafia being involved in this case already overcomplicates things.
もし俺が上司としてまともな判断をするんだったらやめるとしか言いようがない。
As your supervisor, the most logical step for me is to order you to close the case. Immediately.
それでいいのかよ。
Now, is that what you want me to do?
いいえ
No.
ま、ここで打ち切りってのはちょいと後味が悪いかもな。
If we give up now, just leave a bad taste in my mouth.
そうねいろいろと知ってしまったし
Randy's right. Especially after learning as much as we have.
同感です
I agree as well.
ま、そうだな。
Well,
何も知らない小僧どもが足を滑らせて大怪我でもしたら寝覚めが悪いしな。
I suppose if you naive kids slipped up and got yourselves out on my watch, I'd have a hard time sleeping at night.
せめていいアドバイザーをお前らに紹介してやろう。
So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusted consultant of mine.
いいアドバイザー
A consultant?
Sergei handed over a business card to Lloyd.
グリムウッド法律事務所
Oh, we've been there.
Grimwood Law Office?
あれどこかで聞いたことがあるような
Something about that name rings a bell.
西通りにある法律事務所だ。
It's located over on West Street,
イアンっていう名前のヒゲ面の弁護士先生がいる。
run by a lawyer named Ian. Big bearded guy.
ああパン屋の裏手にある
Huh, near the bakery, right?
そういえば俺も前いた時何度か挨拶くらいはしてますね
I remember talking to him a couple of times when I lived in the area.
私も聞いたことがあります
I've heard of him too.
確か企業や貿易商などの法律相談をしている先生ですよね
Mr. Grimwood mainly provides legal consultations to corporations and other businesses, right?
その一方で市民の法律相談にも親身に乗ってくれるという
Though I believe he also offers his services to ordinary citizens too.
ああ、クマみたいなヒゲ面してるからクマヒゲ先生なんて呼ばれている。
That's right. Between his beard and his build, the guy almost always looks like a bear. So people have taken to calling him Grizzly Green.
あの先生ならマフィアについてかなりの情報を持っているはずだ。
I'm sure he's got lots of info on the mafia.
ひょっとしたら警察も知らない最新情報なんかもな。
Who knows? He might even have new intel that even the CPD doesn't know, eh?
Really?
それはすごいですね
That is quite impressive.
何者だよその先生は。
So what kind of guy is this lawyer?
ま、会えばすぐにわかるさ。
You'll find out when you meet him.
前に俺が会った時に特務支援課のことは話している。
I've spoken with him previously about SSS-related matters.
お前たちの身分を明かせば話ぐらいは聞いてくれるはずだ。
He'll at least hear you out if you tell him you're with the special support section.
この機会に挨拶しとけ。
I figure if nothing else, it'll be a good opportunity for you to go introduce yourselves, eh?
わかりました。
Understood. We'll check in with him.
西通りならすぐ近くだ。
West Street's just around the corner.
とにかくその法律事務所を訪ねてみよう。
Everyone okay with paying this law office a visit?
ええ、わかったわ。
Of course. Shall we head out? Alright, let's go. Now to actually see what that place is for. See, well, it's on West Street, right? So let me go west to find it. How the bloody hell do I get that chest? Oh, you can't. Can you even get over there? Oh my god. Wow, what the fuck? Eagle Eye, alright. Wait, you don't live in Villa Raisins? Get out of here! Oh my god. Wow. These chests are crazy. Oh my god, it's like some Super Mario RPG bullshit. With like the hidden chests. Alright. What's... Alright. Oh, here it is. Grimwood Law Office. Oh. This ain't about him, George. Grimwood Law Office.
ここがそうみたいね。
I believe this is the place.
ああ、その先生のことも何度か見かけたことがあるよ。
Yeah, I've seen its owner around the neighborhood before.
そんな偉い先生だなんて思ってもみなかったけど。
I had no idea he was such a prestigious lawyer, though.
それでは先生、今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Well then, Mr. Grimwood, I'm sure we'll speak again in the near future.
なあ、それはいいが。
Of course, they'll be here.
しかし、君たちのところはもう少しなんとかならんのかね。
Can't your division do anything more to solve this, though?
少しは市民の気持ちというものをだね。
Maybe we should think a bit more about how this will impact the citizens.
市民の人気取りが仕事ではありませんので。
Currying favor with the populace is not my responsibility.
それでは失礼します。
If you'll excuse me.
Oh, that's some other dude. God damn it. They both said man's voice.
お前たちは。
Oh, okay. Alright, should not give him that voice.
You fool?
何か
Are you like the main boss?
Is something the matter?
なるほどな。
I see.
セルゲイさんが飼い始めた子犬どもというわけか。
So you're the pups that Sergei decided to adopt.
え
Come again?
そのバッジ あなたもクロスベル警察の。
Hold on. That badge. You work for the CPD too?
私のことはどうでもいい。
Who I am isn't important to you.
どうやらイアン先生を訪ねてきたようだが、
I imagine you're here to speak with Mr. Grimwood about something?
くれぐれも余計な時間を取らせるんじゃないぞ。
Whatever it is, I hope you don't intend on wasting his time.
お前たちのような役立たずと違って、いろいろと忙しい人だからな。
Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man. Excuse me?
He looks like he'd be like the main boss with that kind of introduction.
なんだ今のは。
What was his problem?
どうやら本部の捜査官みたいだけど、
He looked like a detective from one of the investigative divisions.
いたけだかな感じですね。
You appear to be the arrogant type.
しかしあのメガネ、随分とやるみたいだったぞ。
Maybe. But I get the feeling Specs there can hold his own.
左脇のところにでかい獲物を吊るしてたな。
Did you notice the weapon strapped under his left arm? You'll definitely be fighting him someday.
そうなのか。
Wait, he had a weapon? I didn't even see it.
よく気づいたわね。
Impressive observation, Randy.
私もセンサーで感知しました。
I detected it with my sensors.
大型の軍用拳銃。そんなところでしょうか。
He carried a large handgun. Military grade, I believe.
ああ、多分そうだろう。
Yeah, sounds about right. Dang, guys.
二人ともすごいわね。
You two are amazing.
たまたまさ。
It was nothing. I just managed to catch out of the corner of my eye.
それより、その先生を訪ねなくてもいいんですか？
More importantly, should we not head inside and greet the lawyer?
ああ、
Oh, right.
忙しいところ悪いけど、挨拶させてもらおうか。
I mean, his introduction was very, very similar to Colonel Richard's introduction in the first game, and he looks a lot like the main villain of Trails 2. So, like, we met Colonel Richard in a very similar way, like in Trails 1. And he looks like Weissman, so I mean, he really seems like he'd be a main bad guy.
I'm sure he's very busy, but we should still go ahead and introduce ourselves. Forget something, detective? Oh, pardon me. I mistook you all for someone else. Welcome to the
Goddamn pauses.
Welcome to the Grimwood Law Office. How can I help you today?
いや、
Oh, no need to hold back. If a question, ask away. You four look quite young. Have you gotten in some trouble with loans? Or perhaps you're looking to open a business together. Come now, ask me anything.
いや、そのですね。
No, sir. It's nothing like that.
なんかすごい精力的なおっさんだな。
This guy's got a lot of energy for an old man.
この人は熊ひげ先生ですか？
So this is the famous Grizzly Grim.
噂通りの方みたいね。
I see the rumors are true.
Hold on.
よく見れば君の顔
Now that,
見たことがあるな
now that I've taken a closer look.
Oh, he's more like a Santa. Okay, I see.
Hold on. Now that I've taken a closer look, I can't help but feel as if I've seen you somewhere before, young man.
確かこの辺りに住んでいた子じゃなかったか
Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood?
覚えててくれたみたいですね。
Wow. You remember me?
ええ。3年くらい前に近くのアパルトメントで暮らしていました。
That's right. I lived in one of the apartment complexes here about 3 years ago.
改めまして、ロイド・バニングスと言います。
Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name's Lloyd Bannings, and I'm fine. Yeah, you get it.
おお、そうか。道理で見覚えがあると思ったんだ。
So, you did live here. Yes, that explains why you look so familiar. Wait,
バニングス
Bannings?
ひょっとしてガイ・バニングスの弟さんか
Then, could you be Guy Bannings' younger brother?
あ、はい。
Huh? Yeah, I am.
ひょっとして兄のこともご存知だったんですか？
You knew my brother then?
ご存知も何も
More than just knew him, we...
どうやら
What?
事情があってきたようだね
What were you about to say? You can't just cut it off there. A lot of things could be assumed from that.
Never mind, I suppose you're here to discuss something important.
こんなところで立ち話もなんだ座って話をしようじゃないか
Come on in, you can fill me in on the details once we take a seat.
そうそう一応名乗っておこう
Oh, and where are my
か
manners?
私の名はイアン・グリムウッドこの法律事務所で弁護士をしている
I'm Ian Grimwood, lawyer and head of this law firm.
なるほど君たちがセルゲイ君の言ってた特務支援課の新人だったのか
I see, I see. I was wondering when I would meet the special support section that Sergey told me he was putting together.
そういえば最新のクロスベルタイムズも読んだよ
Oh, yes, now that I think about it. I read an article in the Crossbell Times about you.
着任早々なかなか頑張ってるみたいじゃないか
You certainly showed diligence and spunk right out of the gate, didn't you?
なんだか散々なことを書かれちゃってますけど。
Yeah, well, they sure took some liberties with that article. And, just word of the wise, don't trust any article that has alliteration in the title.
しかしそうかあのガイ君の弟さんが警察に
So, Guy's younger brother is a police officer now, too.
なんだかこうエイドスの巡り合わせを感じるね
My, how wonderful. I can only imagine this is ideals as well.
先生と兄はどういう
Mr. Grimwood, can I ask what your relationship was with my brother?
なあ今の君たちと同じくたまに情報交換に来てくれたんだ
Well, the same one I expect you and I will now have. Guy used to drop by occasionally to share and exchange all sorts of information with me.
もっとも彼は非常に優秀な捜査官だったからね
As I'm sure you know, he was an incredibly talented detective.
逆に私の方がいろいろと助けてもらったくらいだよ
So I'd wager he ended up helping me far more than I was able to help him.
ちょっと待ってください。
Wait a moment!
ロイド、あなた捜査官のお兄さんがいるの？
Lloyd, your older brother is a detective? Uh-oh.
なんだよ水くせえな。そんなこと一言も聞いてないぜ。
Hell, man. Why didn't you tell us about it?
ごめん。つい言いそびれててさ。
Sorry, guys. I guess it just never came up.
それにもう亡くなった人だから。
Besides, Guy's no longer with us.
You mean
仕事中に殉職したんだ。
He was killed in the line of duty
ちょうど3年前になるかな。
about 3 years ago now.
oh.
そうか。それでお前しばらくこの町を離れて。
That explains why I left Crossville.
ガイ君のことは残念だっ
What happened to Guy truly was tragic.
た。私も個人的にあの事件のことは調べてみたこともあったが、
Believe it or not, I've conducted my own investigations into that particular incident.
残念ながら。
I bet he was killed by like somebody like a main boss. Like not maybe not the main boss, but a main boss.
Suddenly, any leads that may exist eluded me.
そうですか。
Is that so?
いや、今は兄のことはいいんです。
Well, let's put that aside for now. It's not why we've come here today.
それよりも先生、事情は先ほど説明した通りです。
God damn it, you guys! You're just trying to make me laugh. Curse you, Fisherman's Guild! I bet like that's a story that she would write. That the reporter lady here would print like freaking conspiracies about the Fisherman's Guild being like behind everything going on in Zamoria.
Mr. Grimwood, we explained our situation to you.
ルバーチェについて何かご存知のことがあれば教えていただけませんか？
Is there anything you can share with us pertaining to Revochet or its recent activities?
ルバーチェか。
Revochet, huh?
彼らにまつわる黒い噂は多い。
There's a name surrounded by nothing but sinister rumors.
帝国と共和国にまたがる密貿易。
Illegal dealings with both the Empire and the Republic.
盗品売買にミラーロンダリング。
The selling of stolen goods, mirror laundering,
傭兵団の斡旋や武器の密売まで。
weapon trafficking, and even operating as the middleman for hiring Jaegers.
そのどれもがクロスベルの特殊性を利用したものと言えるだろう。
I'd say it's more than likely they take advantage of Crossbow's unique situation to aid them in each and every one of their long list of crimes.
クロスベルの特殊性？
Oh, come on. It's obvious what he means. Like, geographically where it is, and like, you know, what... That it's like a small country in between two big countries that are not on the best of terms. Like, they can make a fucking fortune on smuggling shit.
What do you mean by unique situation?
近年ますます盛んになっている貿易業と金融業の発展。
What he means is, while trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few years,
それと反比例するかのように脆弱極まる政治基盤ですね。
Crossbill's political foundation is quickly deteriorating, right?
そう。このクロスベル
Oh,
自身の
shit.
政治基盤は
Alright, we didn't know about this.
Well put. Crossbow and politics are currently in an extremely fragile state.
多くの政治家は帝国派か共和国派のどちらかに属しており、
Oh, man. Jeez.
The majority of politicians choose to align themselves with either the Empire or the Republic. Nothing more than greedy, power-hungry leeches.
そしてマフィアの暗躍を取り締まる法案が出されたとしても彼らと癒着した議員に潰される。
Even if some kind of legislation to crack down on Revochet was proposed, it would never pass. Simply too many tied members in their pocket.
Yeah, that figures.
なんだそりゃ。本当なのか。
For real? Damn.
残念だけど本当よ。
Unfortunately, he's correct.
ルバーチェの利権とつながっている議員は相当多いと言われているわ。
It's a good thing these are fictional politics, March. The number of Diet members tied to the Mafia is higher than I'd like to admit.
おそらく警察が動けないのもそれが最大の理由でしょうね。
That's likely the main reason the police can't touch them.
大人の事情ですか。
The issue seems quite complicated. Or perhaps I'm simply still too young to understand.
それではルバーチェは実質上犯罪を起こし放題なんですか。
Does this mean Revochet can commit any crime they want with no repercussions?
いや、さすがにそれはない。
No, it hasn't gotten to that point yet.
あからさまな犯罪を放置すれば市民や周辺諸国も騒ぐだろうし。
If the government were to turn a blind eye to any obvious crimes on their part, I'm sure it would send cross-balance and our surrounding nations into an uproar.
今のところは市民生活に直接迷惑はかけない一線だけはルバーチェ側も守っているようだ。
Therefore, Revochet has been very careful to avoid directly interfering with the citizenry's daily lives.
逆にその一線を越えなければ
Well, it looks like they're crossing that now with the gang war.
動かない。
However, as long as they don't actually cross that line, the CPT won't lay a finger on them.
そう高をくくっているところもあるみたいだね。
They've overlooked so many of Revochet's smaller crimes that they can't see what they've all added up to.
そこまで。
This can't be real.
なるほどな。
Reality ain't so pretty.
活気ある華やかな都市の裏側に地味猛量のうごめく影ありか。
Behind all the city's neon lights, there are demons lurking in the shadows.
機密レベルの高い情報をチェックしておきたいですね。
I can only wonder what sort of information is inside those highly classified documents.
Probably dirt on all the politicians and stuff that have deals with them, I bet.
まあルバーチェの基礎知識はだいたいそんなところだが。
Anyway, that's essentially all I know about Revochet.
しかしここ最近少し風向きが変わってきていてね。
However, I need to mention that the situation with the Mafia has taken a turn.
Really?
どういうことですか。
Could you explain?
これはまだ警察の方でも掴んだばかりの情報らしいが。
I hear that the CPT has only just acquired this intel.
最近どうやらルバーチェの対抗勢力が現れたらしい。
Oh. What is this?
But apparently a new faction strong enough to oppose Revochet has recently surfaced.
それもかなり強力なね。
And by all accounts, they are quite powerful indeed.
対抗勢力。まさか遊撃士協会ですか。
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's not the Bracer Guild, right? Like,
A new faction? Surely it's not the Bracer Guild, right?
いや対抗勢力といっても悪い意味でだよ。
ooh, another gang war. Gang wars within gang wars.
No, this new faction isn't a threat to Revochet because they're looking to bring them to justice. They're a threat because they're in the same line of business.
カルバード共和国の東方人街に一大勢力を構えている組織。
You see, there's a powerful organization that operates out of the Republic's eastern quarter.
その組織が このクロスベルに進出し始めているらしいんだ。
Really, on the eastern side of the Republic? And it's come all the way here?
And it's already managed to worm its way into Crossbell.
What?
本当ですか？
You're certain of this?
以前からそんな噂はあったが、どうやら事実だったらしい。
Yes. Previous rumors on this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now.
組織の名はヘイユ。
They're called Heiyue.
そしてつい最近、クロスベルの港湾区にできたのがヘイユエ貿易公使という。
Just recently, a new commercial unit, registered under the name of Heiyue Trading, opened for business in the Harbor District.
ヘイウェイ
Heiyue?
いかにも東方風の名前ですね。
The name certainly seems to be of Eastern origins.
しかしマフィア同士の抗争か。
Things go south, it'd be mean a war between two organized crime groups.
ほりゃ不良同士の喧嘩どころの騒ぎじゃないぜ。
But how did this tie into picking a fight between the two street gangs?
Petty fights we've seen between the street gangs would be nothing compared to that.
幸いにしてというべきか。
You're absolutely right.
まだその構想そのものは表立っては始まっていないらしい。
At the very least, there haven't been overt signs of a dispute between the two groups just yet.
しかし近いうちに何らかの形で暗闘が始まるかもしれない。
However, I wouldn't be surprised if they began battling each other outside of the public eye.
警察の捜査一課などはそれを警戒しているようでね。
The first division seems to be keeping a close eye on the whole thing.
捜査一課って
You don't say.
もしかして先ほどこちらを訪ねていたメガネの男性は
So the man with glasses who left right when we arrived was...
が捜査一課に所属するダドリー君という捜査官だ。
Yes, it was Detective Dudley from the first division.
ちょうど今話していることと同じような話をしに来たのさ。
Coincidentally, he was asking me questions on the same topic.
そうだったんですか。
A coincidence indeed.
ロイドさん、
Lloyd?
どうしたんですか？
You went quiet all of a sudden.
ひょっとして何か気づい
Yup,
たことでもある
you
のか。
looked really sus.
Let me guess, you noticed something?
ああまだ完全にはまとまってはいないけどね。
He's probably a crooked cop.
Yeah, I still need time to sort it all out in my head, though.
先生ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood.
先生の情報のおかげで解決の糸口が見えた気がします。
Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to find the lead we needed to move forward with our investigation.
そうか。それは何よりだ。
I'm just glad I could be of assistance.
セルゲイ君には世話になっているし、君たちのことは個人的に応援している。
Sergei's always been a tremendous help to me, so personally I'll be praying for your success.
また何かあったら、
Oh, he seems very nice.
来てくれたまえ。
If you ever run into any problems, you're welcome to stop by here anytime.
He seemed very nice. I hope nothing bad happens to him.
それでどうするの？
So what's the next course of action?
考えをまとめるんだったら支援課に戻りましょうか。
Should we go back to the SSS building and sort through all the information we gathered?
そうだな。
Good idea.
その前に他に片付けたい用事があるなら済ませておこう。
Before we do that, now's the time to wrap up any unfinished side quests we still have to take care of.
俺が考えていることが事件の真相だったとしたらかなり面倒なことになるはずだ。
My hunch about the truth of these incidents is correct. Well, let's just say we're in for a bumpy ride.
なんだかんだ言って自信があるみたいじゃねえか。
Yep, that's my cue to end the stream. Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to buckle up then, won't we?
そういうことなら、とっとと他の用事を済ませて。
I appreciate the game for telling me this, which is like being so direct about it. Seriously, that is very nice of the game to do. Why didn't it do this for that fucking bullshit ass boss fight with the red gang with Wald? Like seriously, this game has so far given us chances to prepare for everything except that. Like even put Helios in front of other things, but nope, we're forced into that boss battle. Jeez.
Anyhow, let's head back to base when we've crossed everything off our to-do list. Sounds good?
はい。急いで片付けましょう。
Yes, it does. Let us make haste.
Because the game needed to put me in my place. Like, no, but they could have at least, like, you know, given us a chance to change our orbits or something. Like, to buy items. Like, just to have a boss, and not only a boss, but a solo boss. Like, where we have to only use Lloyd. Like, if it was just, like, a standard boss with all the characters, like, that would have been really cool. But, like, if it was, like, a solo in gameplay boss with Lloyd, when we have nothing, like, when we have no orbits, like, that was kind of bullshit. Like, we really didn't even get a proper chance to build Lloyd. And it wasn't even a real ambush, March. It was like a challenge. And like, he could have easily, it would have been well within his character to say something like,
Take all the time you need to prepare.
or something like that, you know, like, you know, like seriously. Like, why do they force it on you? Like, there are times when it makes sense and times when it doesn't, but like early game when we've literally been given one orbment only to each character. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm really excited to see where this story goes. It appears like the plot is just really expanding a lot. Now, all of a sudden, like, how, like, with the friggin' two mafias at war, we have, like, not only a gang war, but a mafia war between the Crossbell Mafia and the frickin' Calvert Mafia. Pretty fucking crazy. Oh my god. So yeah. We'll have, I have a feeling hopefully we'll be able to finish this prologue. I can't believe this is a fucking prologue. Just like Trails in the Sky 1 had a gigantic prologue on Thursday. Yeah. Until next time, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.